make me believe that they will continue to make this group very interesting. That's enough out of us. We're joining Shocks on the stage with the undefeated Trymbi for our Verizon post-game interview.
Thank you very much, Dash. Indeed, and a lot of the fans hung out as well to hear this interview, and I even spotted some Trymbi signs. Have you noticed that?
Okay, I didn't see them, unfortunately. My eyesight is pretty bad.
But I saw them. They're really there.
Okay,
Trymbi,
nice.
let's talk about this game then. Fantastic start. What happened then?
I mean, we just griefed.
Okay.
Not much to be said, but enemy team for sure played well. I would say that they're doing really good with controlling the vision. Overall, like, Graves is just annoying, right? Umbro Grave just clearing whatever ward I'm thinking, trying to creatively put. He just clears it with one auto, pretty sad, but it is what it is. So, yeah, there was not really much to do. We were stuck in Drakes, and I think the game should have ended on like 4th Drake, because we should have had all of them, but we like griefed 1 Drake, I think it was the 2nd, then we got caught, and there was not the greatest fight, then we forced Nash, right, and then Nash should have been ours, but then we misplayed, so there was a lot of stuff that didn't go our way, but yeah, at the end of the day we won, and I think we tried to play our game, and for most part, I think we did. It was just some misplays that should have never happened, but well, I'd rather happen them now than later, right? Yeah. So I don't really mind.
It's a good point. Rogue time, though. It's crept in my mind. Yeah, I was wondering if
I'm
you
sure
were thinking
people were already
as well.
tweeting out it, so it's like, yeah, I mean, overall, just, I'm not sure, because Rogue time is like a weird thing, right? I don't personally believe it. I don't really care. It's like, it's just Rogue time. I guess people really wanted to, you know, try to make something up, but yeah, I guess there's some reasons right now to not believe that we're gonna get out of groups after this game. So yeah, for everybody.
Don't need to downplay yourself. I think you've
fine.
had a great start. But talking about it, of course, you were here last year as well. And I know we've talked a lot about how you're very hard on yourself. You have a lot of criticism for yourself. How much of a different player do you feel you are in your approach to this year's World Championship?
I don't think much happened. I think I just kind of understood how to like work with it, I would say, and most likely just like make sure that I'm fully aware of what like my feelings are, how I am, and just overall try to like work with it and try to make sure I'm just trying to give my 100% every day. And yeah, I think it's been getting better and better, and I just need to work on that still. And yeah, overall, now just need to practice so we can get like to the best shape possible, right? It's like the best tournament that we can get during the year. So yeah, we're working quite hard to get here. So need to work a little bit harder to make it work.
Mm-hmm. People have noticed, and I think, you know, in the past, sometimes people have been like, oh, Rogue, until they win a title, this or that. But I've seen so many EU fans really rally behind you guys. Specifically on EU, I wanted to ask about your feelings about the meta read, because as we've seen more teams go away from necessarily the bot lane strong dominant picks, we've seen EU just going for the Lucian Nami priority, etc. You guys with the Kalista as well. Do you feel that EU generally has had a different meta read, and do you feel it's been better in the beginning?
I mean, for sure, the EU meta that we experienced, like for last 2 best-of-5s at least, was way different than people expected from different regions, I would say. So it was. Yeah, it was something that I don't think many expected outside of EU, and right now I think the meta is just pretty versatile. I don't think the like engaged supports are like the best of the best, but I do think that sometimes you just have to play them, and that's just it. And you know, that's how life works. So I'm really fine with it. I always liked playing engaged supports, and it's pretty weird that now I'm like known, or like just, you know, people recognize me with like champs like Soraka. It's like so. To me, it's so weird.
Yeah,
honestly.
like Assassin Soraka. Just
I mean, you know, throwing some silence out in there, just healing up to full HP in like 1 Q. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. It's fun.
You're doing your job. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the crowd that was cheering very hard for you today?
Honestly, okay. Honestly, at first, I thought the theater that we're in is it's quite small, honestly. That's what I thought at first. But then I came here, and the fans are making it really beautiful. It's so beautiful, such a nice experience.
They sure are.
It's so nice. Like,
They're
I would
so
never.
loud, right?
Sorry?
They're so loud, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, like, it's so packed, like the whole theater is so packed, and I don't know, it's just lovely to be here. And I don't really feel like we're not in EU, you know, like I think it's pretty nice, and fans are not one-sided. I mean, I didn't play against an A yet, but I don't have one in my group, so I don't know how it is.
We'll see.
But yeah, like I'm not sure how it is then, but for now, yeah, it's been a pleasure.
It has been. It's also been a pleasure seeing you at World so far. Thank you so much, Trymbi.
You.
Thank you to our awesome crowd for the cheers all the time. We're going to kick it over to a quick break, but when we